Welcome to the weekly messages for Beach Balance Life, and I'm your host, Kiersa Brenner, with the Lifestyle of Conscious Communication. If you're curious on what Beach Balance Life is, it is literally a lifestyle of conscious communication, being conscious in your words and what you speak, how you speak to yourself and others. And I wanted to talk about authenticity this week. Before we go into the zodiac messages, I wanted to discuss what is the best gift you can give yourself. If you could wish right now, what is the one thing in the world that you want? I'll tell you mine. The best gift that I want is the option to be authentic and be myself. It's very important. It's the best gift you can give yourself. So think about that. Authenticity is the key to everything right now, especially with all of these transits and the age of Aquarius coming on the heels of a very harsh last 4 or 5 years, maybe longer. But being authentic and not worrying about what you look like, what you have, covering things up. AI is really taking over, right? And so it's really important to say, okay, what is it that I can do to be authentic? One, I'm not going to model on Instagram and do AI filters and things like that, unless it's for fun. But I think people really want to be surrounded with people who are authentic. They want authentic things. Everything has gotten so much of a facade on impressing people and gaining followers to prove self-worth, which you can have minimal followers and still have a beautiful, wonderful community, which is what I have right here on Beach Balance Life. So if you find value in this video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and like the video. I'm gonna try a different format today and just do the intro in a little bit more of a personal way with you, and then I will show you the cards. We'll go through the astrological signs. So this reading is for Monday, March 11th through Sunday, March 17th. So on March 10th, we just had a new moon in Pisces. So if you haven't, you can still use that energy to manifest what you really want to desire. When you are manifesting with Pisces, you are in that dreamlike fantasy. You are literally the beacon of Neptune, and you have the antenna to really, really amplify what it is that you want to manifest for yourself, because new moons is when we start something new and full moons is when we release it. So if you follow the lunar cycles, which I'll do a video on this, on the best way to follow the lunar cycles when manifesting or just journaling in general, to help understand yourself a little bit more, because the moon does rule the tides and it also rules our emotions. So that being said, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start off first with a collective reading, and then we'll go through each zodiac sign, including career and romance, and the timestamps will be available down below, so you can skip right to them. And I actually had some people say they didn't know what a timestamp was. And so if you don't know what a timestamp is, when you go see the whole list of Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and there's a little time highlighted right next to it in blue, click that. It'll bring you right to where the video. These videos are also intended for your rising sign and your moon sign. And if you don't know where those are, you can go to astro.com or any kind of free service and just see. Those 3 big planets basically make up a majority of your personality. Of course, there's a whole other different layers that go into it, but it's also good to just read the zodiac readings or see the zodiac readings for each sign, your sun, moon, rising, so you can see a little bit more of a different dynamic on how they all tie together. So that being said, let's get into it, and I'll catch you on the next wave. All right, here we go. We're gonna get started with the collective conscious reading. And it's funny, as I'm sitting here setting up, I'm starting to become a perfectionist. And then I think about what we just talked about is about being authentic and just showing up, as opposed to worrying about what things look like. So it's interesting because I pulled the card, the truth is a signature on your heart, which is authenticity, right? It's all about being authentic, not worrying about if things are not aligning with you. If they're not aligning with you, you're just going to get rid of them. So what I'm seeing for this week, we just had the new moon in Pisces yesterday. And so for this week, this is for March 10th through March 17th. And with the Pisces moon, you can go look at the intro, but it's all about living in what your inner child wants to manifest in the dream world and bring it into a reality. So this is interesting. The truth is a signature on your heart. So your soul ultimately knows what you want to manifest and what is good for you this week. So I see the Three of Wands. This is great. This is all about waiting. You've manifested, you've put your intentions forward. This is waiting for things to come forward. And as you can see, he has a staff here. This is lit up a lot more because it's a lot more clarity of which one he's moving forward with to get to the next level. And as you can see, he has the two wands behind him, the things that he's leaving in the past as he uses the magic wand to move forward. Basically, being an alchemist, the collective consciousness is using alchemy this week. And in the current energy, I'm seeing that there is a victory over battle. So this is great. At the 11th hour, everything turned around and is a yes, and it's in our favor. And then as we sit here, knowing that everything's in our favor, knowing the truth is a signature on your heart, we are sitting on our thrones of the pentacles. So that's all about prosperity, having your crown on, and really owning what you've planted, the seeds you've planted, and watch them come to fruition, and have the confidence in knowing that it's going to come through, and knowing that this victory is leading you toward this in the near future this week. That is amazing energy. So I'm going to go ahead and pull Beach Balance Life, the OG Ocean Goddess deck. I love this deck. I made it. It's based on surfing, sailing, and diving terms. And two cards that popped out, we've got the rum line and we have sandy toes. This is awesome. So the rum line is going from point A to point B, right? When you have a destination and you're sailing on the water, and you have to go from where you currently are to where you want to be, you're not going to just get there. But there is like that actual dotted line to show you how to get there. But it's going to take some twists and turns, and you're going to have to tack different directions through the wind, upwind, downwind, to get to where you want to be. And this is great because this is also telling us that to be, excited to get the bounty, but understand it's a journey. So waiting for this energy to come in, and knowing this is the recent past, the Three of Wands, and knowing with the Six of Wands that things are moving forward. You've accomplished, you've gone through everything. And like all plans, all of them do not go according to plan, right? We make a plan, it doesn't work, but that's okay. We still reach the victory. It doesn't matter how we get there. We just know that we are on our way to the throne and using our heart as an indicator. So with the sandy toes, this is basically saying, that Kenny Chesney song, put your ass in the water, ass in the sand, not a warrior world, and not a cold beer in my hand. What is it? I can't think of it right now, but getting your toes in the sand and just feeling that playful nature energy, and knowing that the more you understand, you will get to your destination this week, whatever it is you're trying to accomplish in career. Seems to be a lot more career oriented with the pentacles of monetary, but also in love, that you will get there. So also relax and let yourself enjoy the journey. So that being said, I'm going to pull some true romance cards from Beach Balance Life that I also made. And let's see what's in store for your love life this week for the collective consciousness. I'm clear about my feelings and my walls are down. So this is really great energy. This is being direct. The rum line, you're being direct. You know where you need to go. And instead of dancing around the situation, you're being clear, or someone's clear about how they feel about you. And it's time to let your walls down. So if your walls are high, let your walls down and listen to somebody, or if their walls are high, they're going to be letting their walls down this week. So this is great energy for the collective. Let's put some island spice into the mix. Let's see. Okay. So keep your sails full with wind, right? So being clear about your intentions, keeping your sails full of wind, knowing that, you know, if you feel defeated, which you're not, there's victory. So let's not even go there. Just keep moving forward. Whatever it is you do this week, collective, keep moving forward and things will turn out for you. So let me pull another card for the Island Spice. I also made these cards, so they're all about, you know, you have a lot of admirers here, so that's cool. People are going to be stepping forward. They're clear about their intentions. And a secret ingredient is needed to be original. This is awesome for the collective because a secret ingredient is needed. Be original. Everyone needs to start being original. We need to stop using like these paradigms that we have to look a certain way, we have to be a certain way in order to get our message out. People want authenticity coming into the age that we're in now. And the more you're authentic, the more you're going to amplify all of this. So a lot of success, a lot of love, and a lot of being true to yourself. And the truth is a signature in your heart, so don't ever forget it. So that's the collective for this week. And, you know, if you're finding value in these videos, please click the thumbs up. It really does help build the channel. And if you're not subscribed, click the red subscribe button. If it's gray, you're already subscribed, so you don't need to do that again. All right, so now we're going to move on to Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's see what your pure ocean heart message is, the overall arching theme for this week. You are in sync with the universe, Aries. You rock, always in sync with the universe. You got it going on. Let's see what the past, present, future energies are that are implicating. Okay, we have the Sun card as the recent past. So maybe you just got back from vacation. You're planning a vacation. You're planting the seeds. Oh yes, awesome. We have a lot of Libra energy here. And then we also have the Knight of Swords. So this is telling me for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising this week that there has been a lot of clarity, and in the current energy, even though you may not be clear on where you're going, you still have the confidence with this sword. You're sitting on this throne, balancing the scales out, saying, you know what? I know things are going to balance out in my favor. And with the King of Wands, or King of Swords, this is basically saying, using your intellect, knowing that you have strategy, not getting caught up in emotions, but being clear that you are in sync with the universe. So whatever is going on, I think you're actually pretty clear. I don't see a lot of confusion this week, except for just being confused, but also having the blind faith of knowing that you will have clarity soon on the situation. So we will go into the, actually we'll pull it a Beach Balance Life Ocean Heart card and see Sundowner. So this is basically a wonderful cocktail that you have, or a fruity drink that you may have at the end of the day when you're watching the sunset, celebrating the sun. Interesting how the sun is both in these positions. And then we have Tasty Breeze, which this is the best, like if you've ever been out on the water or at the beach and that breeze is just like hitting right and you're like, oh, it's warm, it's beautiful, everything's just awesome. That's a Tasty Breeze. So that's having clarity of, you know, conditions are in your favor, and you know, festivities and fun, it's all like bringing that energy. You are in sync. So everything that you've been manifesting in the recent past and the seeds you've planted have been warmed by the sun and are growing. You see these sunflowers here, it is all coming to fruition. So let's get some romance, Beach Balance Life True Romance cards for you. Ooh, I dream of us at the beach together. So that's awesome. So someone is having some thoughts about you. They consider that it's real, and they're thinking, you know, this is, you know, when people start daydreaming, that's when they're starting to manifest, right? You're starting to manifest that. When you dream it, it comes into our reality. And so it is real. So whatever you've been manifesting in your love life, it is going to come to fruition into the terms of being clear that daydreaming, that's the first step of manifestation. So depending on where you are, it'll come to fruition this week, or it's being planted this week. So we'll put some Beach Balance Life Island Spice cards onto that. Freshen up your frame of mind. I love that card. So that's keeping it fresh with the clarity. You will have clarity, as I mentioned before earlier in the reading. And the sway of your body excites me. Woo! So That sounds really fun and really promising. So I am digging that for you, Aries, this week. I hope that resonates. Comment below and let me know. Interested to see how that turns out. Yep. All right. So now we will move on to our Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, our Venus. Let's see what your collective overall arching theme is this week with the Pure Ocean Heart deck. As I mentioned, a lifestyle of conscious communication is coming from the pure heart of the ocean to the stars. In the current energy, a favorable outcome is in the forecast. So that's awesome. Whatever energy you're on right now, I think it's really important this week, Taurus, to keep your vibe high, to keep things moving forward. Don't get stuck in this hangman energy, that's your current energy. You know there's a celebration, you've heard about it, you started celebrating, and now you're getting caught up in your head. Actually, sorry. You're getting caught up in your head. So I do see that that's going to take some strength for you to get through this energy, but you have to trust the universe has your back on this, and your cups are being fulfilled, and you just need to change your perspective with the Hangman. This is the energy you're sitting in right now, but with the Strength card is pulling in on that, pulling up on your bootstraps, right? Like, get to it. Like, you got this. Don't get intimidated. The current energy is definitely going to work out in your favor. So keep your vibe high, change your perspective this week, Taurus, and know that you deserve this beautiful Three of Cups celebration energy. All right. Let's see what's going on in your romance this week. Oh, actually, wait. I meant to pull some Pure Ocean, my OG deck. All right. Treading water. So keeping your head above the water when endurance is needed. So that's what I just said. Pull up your bootstraps. Like, that can't be any more in sync, right? That's awesome. And then also pearl diving. So pearl diving is when you're surfing and your board, the tip of your surfboard kind of just goes down into the wave and you kind of tumble. It doesn't feel good. So the timing is off when that happens. So in order for the timing to not be off, timing to be in sync this week, is all you need to do is change your perspective, okay? All right, let's go into romance for you. Taurus, let's see. I want you in my life and I'm scared you'll leave. So again, using that fear, you don't want to do that. You don't want to be in that energy, okay? You want to make sure that the intentions are clear on what you're doing, but you're doubting yourself this week. So you don't want to be doubting yourself. You want to make sure you're moving forward with confidence and ease and treading water, conserving your energy. Don't be scared that things are not going to work out in your favor. Let's pull some spice for that. All right, the stars are aligned majestically, so that is perfect. So all you need to do is change your perspective this week. I love that. And you're the sight of my desire. That can't be any more like clear on someone's intentions for you. So all you need to think about this week is keep your head above water, keep your energy high. Don't overexert yourself, because a new course of action will be developed or it's already in development. And so all you need to do is change your perspective this week. Let me know how that resonates for you. I'm curious to see what that is. And remember, these readings, part of them may resonate and part of them may not. You just take what resonates and just discard the rest, right? All right, so we'll move on to Gemini. Let's see what your overall arching theme is this week. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right, so time to align with your soul tribe and family. Oh, Geminis, yes. Get out there and be with your fam. You need to start, I know it's hard for Geminis to not talk, but you need to kind of put yourself out there and say, hey, speak up and say, hey, I'm ready to hang out. I want to be with my fam this week. So I do see that you've been waiting on something currently in the most recent past, and things are starting to come in pretty quickly for you. And it's interesting because even though things are moving in quickly, all this like fast moving energy with the Eight of Wands, you're still sitting there you're risking looking and over things that have already like spilt out of your life, like those emotions that no longer fulfill you, and you're wondering, oh, how are these going to be replaced, fulfilled back in my life? You need to change this energy, because with the information that's coming in for you that you've been waiting on, you're going to miss it. You're going to miss it if it doesn't, if you don't change your perspective, okay? And we don't want you to miss this energy, this opportunity, this communication coming in. The leeward side. So being the leeward side is the more relaxed side of the island, out of the wind. You need to get into this energy and relax and get out of the Five of Cups energy. Full moon rising, interesting. So we were talking about the new moon in Pisces yesterday, but the full moon is rising in yours. So it's all about taking caution and something being brought to light. So with the full moon and this Eight of Wands, which is one of the fastest moving cards of communication in the deck, this is going to show you something is changing in your favor, but you've got to stop looking at things that have spilt milk, okay? Let's go ahead and pull some true romance cards and see what the energy is for your love life this week. The naked truth is coming out. Didn't I say that with the full moon rising? These two cards are basically saying, you can't, whatever's being hidden from you will come out, and I think it's going to bring you out of this energy immediately, okay? So let's see. And then I dream about you. So there could be someone you're dreaming about, and maybe someone from the past that's bringing you in this energy, but you've got to get out of it because something new is coming in for you. Let's get some island spice for you. Let's see. All right, let your hair down and celebrate. I love that. So let's chill out with the leeward side of the island and, just relax, because I feel like whatever this shocking news that's coming in, it's going to surprise you, and enjoy the delight of the simple things in life. Okay. So it's all about, everything keeps pointing back to this. So you want to get out of this energy and you want to walk away from it. Okay. And understand that if you don't, right behind you is a beautiful rose growing, and these cups are full, but you're focused on the ones that are spilled. So I hope that resonates for you, Gemini. Leave a comment and let me know. I'm curious to see what this is all about. Curious to see, what this information is that's coming in, because it's really going to bring you an opportunity, and I think you're going to feel very blessed. So comment, let me know, and go check out your sun, moon, rising signs as well. All right, so Cancers, my little Cancers, let's see what your reading is for this week. Be like a dolphin and use your sonar to navigate the situation. So you're gonna have to dig deep a little this week and use your intuition and tune into things that are going to take a little bit more investigating, right? I do see that there was an offer that was presented to you, that maybe it's a career opportunity or a business venture, and you're like, you know what, maybe I need to get a little bit more information, because your current energy is saying the wishes are coming true. Your wishes are coming true, and they will come true. And you're being granted all of this with the Nine of Cups, okay? And the moon card is coming out, the full moon card. So it's basically saying this is, if you navigate this situation and ask the right questions, or whatever this offer, this message came in for you, it is going to be illuminated by something that's been hidden, right? And it's interesting because this is also your card, Cancers, with the crab, the emotions, and the moon showing itself, showing things that need to be brought to light for you for this information. So there's something behind the scenes, behind the curtain. I'm curious what that is, Cancers. Let me know down below. Let me pull some Ocean Goddess cards for you to amplify this message. We have naked sailing, so this is the bare minimum. Having no shame and moving forward, things being brought to light. There's going to be no shame on your part, right? And having pure, open, honest intentions. And then I pulled the live aboard card, which is like about a long voyage, living on a boat, living in a trailer, traveling across the United States. I don't know why I said that. So that's going to resonate with somebody. But it's basically saying, you know, the ability to plant roots anywhere. So you may be asked to uproot with this Knight of Pentacles, but it's going to provide a lot of opportunity, but there's still something you need to uncover. So if that's in your career, your love life, comment below, let me know. Let's see what the true romance cards say for you this week. Ooh, you need a cold shower. So who's getting you hot and bothered? Little Cancers, curious. And dolphin energy, I love that. The dolphins have come out twice in this reading, using dolphin sonar and also dolphin energy, which is being in sync with the universe. So I feel like in your love life, whatever you're putting out is going to be reciprocated back. Woo! Let's get some island spice for that. Amplify that message. Remove the barricades. So that could be, you know, some of this energy of what needs to be brought to light. And then close your eyes and feel the salty, warm breeze. That is beautiful. Yeah, Geminis, you'll have to let me know. This is all good information. It's all interesting. And this, I don't see anything negative. It's just like really just tuning in a little bit more to dig deep and get a little bit more information. It'll be interesting to see. Leave a comment and let me know. And then also when you check out the weekend readings for the love readings this week, they will probably be in sync with this. So I'm curious to see how this transmutes for you. All right, so let's move on to Leo's. Leo's sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Let's see what your pure ocean heart message is. Let go of resentment or it will stall your manifestations. Ooh, girl. Okay, you don't want that to happen. Let's see. Oh, interesting. So it came out with the Knight of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the King of Pentacles as the recent past. And then there's been some shocking news that's coming up for you this week. So it could be you have this beautiful opportunity, but you're ruining it with your own mind by not letting go of resentment, okay? I do see the Emperor is coming out, being an alchemist, having all of the tools to move things forward. So all you need to do, your magic potion this week, Leo, is to let go of resistance. I promise you. Okay, so let's get some pure ocean heart messages and see. Caught on the inside. So when you're caught on the inside, when you're surfing, this is paddling out from the shore out to the lineup to catch a wave, right? But when you're paddling out, all these waves are coming in and you're getting pounded and you're caught on the inside, and it's really draining your energy, as a resentment does. It drains your energy, okay? It is not healthy. So you need to let it go because it's just going to drain all of your resources to manifest what it is you're wanting with this opportunity sitting on your throne. It's going to take you off your throne. Don't let your crown fall off this week, Leos, okay? So autopilot, set it and forget it, okay? Let it go and then forget it. Stop trying to dig deep to figure out what this is, to figure out how it went wrong. Just let it go. That's the simple thing. And go for a swim or take a salt bath or a cold shower, you know, like, and get that flight or fight feeling out, and really just embrace that you have everything you need except for this little piece of resentment that could really bring some shocking, unstable ground for you this week, okay? So let's get some romance cards and see your true romance, see what's going on in your love life. I want you in my life. I'm scared you'll leave. Okay, so maybe that could be tied into what the shocking news is, right? When people hold on to resentment in relationships, you kind of manifest what you put out there. So if someone else is scared if you're scared that someone's gonna leave, you're gonna manifest it. You've got all the tools right now, the earth, wind, water, and fire, and you want to make sure that you're using your alchemy for good to create something new and positive in your life. So you can have this beautiful, loving relationship or romance. So let's see what the Island Spice deck has to say about that. Search all the clues. Search for clues in the seashells. So when you're out there looking around, be aware of what else it is you can let go of this week. Maybe it's not resentment, maybe it's something that resonates to your situation, but freshen up your frame of mind. So this is all about going on autopilot, letting things go, setting it, forgetting it, set your intentions and manifestations, and then just let them go, poof, and trust that it's all gonna work out for you. Because Leos, we all know, it's easy for Leos to hold on to resentment and not admit, when they're wrong. I know, I'm not dissing Leos. I'm a Leo rising. I get it. But you just need to let it go this week, all right? So, all right, moving on to Virgo. Let's see what your message is for this week. Ooh, get into a beach frame of mind. All right, Virgos, what's going on? So let's have some fun this week. Let's see what your current energies are. Okay, I see that there's a little tiny offer of emotion coming in for you. I do see that it's going to give you something to celebrate. So interesting. And I do see that the moon card is popping out. So it's going to illuminate something that you've been waiting on, right? Maybe there's been something that's been keeping you out of this beach frame of mind where you're like, you know what? I really just need one more bit of information so I can get things moving. But you're gonna get it this week. It's coming, and it's gonna help you celebrate and say, so take the helm. If there's something you need to go, take the helm of your life and go find out that information. Find out what it is that you are searching for this, to get into this beach frame of mind, but also know that this celebration, but remember there's something that's going to be brought to light that you need to go investigate. So step into your leadership skills, Virgo, and let go of control of how the situation will unfold, okay? And dolphin energy, so that's great. This is all about being protected by the universe. You're in sync with the universe, and well, this card popped out too, dry bag. So, protecting your energy as you would with your electronics when you're out there on the water. You're putting it in a dry bag so water can't get into it. So protect your energy this week and stay in this dolphin energy if you can, of just being in sync with the universe and trusting the beach frame of mind that you need to get into. So these cards all like weave together. Let's see what your romance says for this week. All right, you are my fairy tale. Woo, and let's get sweaty. Hey, okay. Virgo, getting busy this week or what? Let's put some spice on it. There are fireworks between us. I'm loving that. And then also we have, this card popped out. Underneath the stars, I think of you. So this is beautiful energy. So yeah, there's just a little bit of something you need to figure out this week, but it's not going to come through until you release resistance and get into a beach frame of mind. So Virgos, comment below and let me know how that resonates for you. Loving that. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so moving on to Libras. All right, Libras, get in the flow and let the divine timing play out. So stop trying to control things this week, okay? You don't want to try to control things this week, Libra. You want to make sure that you're in the flow, you've set your manifestations, and everything is going to work out in your favor, okay? So let's get some more cards and see what the energy is for you. Woo, okay. So we have the Chariot card, interesting. We also have the Ace of Pentacles, which is all about planting new seeds. And then, interesting, the Seven of Cups. So you have a lot of options and opportunities of seeds that you planted. They came in pretty quickly, and I think you're probably surprised on how fast you manifested this, Libra. But you need to go with the flow and don't get caught up in your head with all the options you have to choose from, because if you have options, you can't make a wrong decision, okay? You just need to drift. So interesting, the drift card popped out with go with the flow. Just around the river's bend is where you're gonna find more information, but you can't see it right now. You just gotta go with the flow, sit on the lazy river, have some fun. mind the tides, okay? Understanding that there's ebb and flow of the situation and you need to go with the flow. This is all a lot of the same energy. So Libras, like, I think it's pretty plain and clear what you need to do this week. You just need to let go and let God. So let's get some true romance deck cards for you. Pinch me, I'm dreaming. So could be someone thinking that about you, or you're thinking about them. It's too good to be true, but it's the one. So that's beautiful energy. Let's put a little spice on top of that reading for you. Keep your sails filled with wind. Take it how it resonates, whatever. And then also you have a lot of admirers. So there's a lot of admirers. So maybe you have a lot of people to choose from this week. Okay, what's up, Libra? A lot of people to choose from. I mean, seriously, that's pretty amazing. All right, so you have to let me know what this is. A lot of information here. Take what resonates, but please click the thumbs up and share this video with your friends, and I'll catch you in the next wave, Libra. All right, let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's see what's going on. You have all the information right now, and so you have to make a decision. You've been sitting on something for too long, okay? You've been sitting and waiting and vacillating, and you can't. The winds are about to change. So I see that there is an offer that maybe you've put out there and you're waiting for a response. But I do see that, yeah, I think that you've put a lot of energy out there, and there's also been some energy coming toward you because the night is coming also, even though it's facing away, it's still facing toward what is coming toward you in this fast moving energy. And whatever this is, you've got to be laser focused, like this horse, like laser focused. It's time to make a decision, okay, Scorpio? Because I do see the Hermit card is popping out, and when that card pops out, it's telling me that your path may not be clear, and that's why you haven't made a decision, but you have to trust that your lantern will show you and illuminate the road as much as you need as you go down the path. You will be provided provisions along the way. You will have all the information you need when it's ready to be presented to you, but it's not going to move forward until you make this decision. You've been sitting too long in this stuck energy, Scorpio. So let's see. We have caught on the inside. So this is caught on the inside when you're out there on a surfboard, or you're out there playing in the waves and you're getting pounded by waves. And you know when you can swim past the waves and then it's calm? It's where you're in the impact zone, okay? So you need to get out of the impact zone. You're doing it to yourself. Make a decision. Live aboard is also about having strong inner strength and knowing that wherever you go, your heart is your home, right? So wherever you go and wherever you're led to, it's going to lead you in the right direction. You can't make a wrong decision here. You just can't. Let's see what's going on in your love life. I have pure passion for you, and my heart beats fast. Woo! Okay, Scorpios, let's put some spice on top of that and get a little bit more amplification. All right. I'm captured by your words and actions. So interesting. It's interesting. Nothing is going, I mean, like, it's almost like someone has a laser focus on you. Relax and wear loose clothing. Okay, so let your hair down, have a little bit of fun, and trust that you can't make a right decision. You just have to make a decision. That is your goal, Scorpio. Make your decision. Okay. Let me know how that resonates. Please click the thumbs up. If you find value in this video, please join me on the channel. I have weekly readings, monthly readings. I have weekend romance bonus readings and some other fun stuff that I'm going to be doing. So catch you in the next wave, Scorpio. All right, Sagittarius. All right. Time to align with your soul tribe. That's funny, interesting. We just had that. This seems to be popping up a little bit, Sag. So let's see. Are you feeling a little out of alignment this week? What's going on? Comment below and let me know. Yeah, interesting. I see that there's been a lot of inner strength that you've had to pull in on your own inner strength, and possibly you do need to align with your tribe And I do see that there's going to be a fast moving message coming in from a fire sign, or with just that energy and that passion. And it could be, and it's going to be exactly what you need. But this also may be messages that you need to send out. Maybe you need to reach out to people to align with your soul tribe, okay? Because I do see clarity coming in. I do see a lot of knowledge and clear, concise energy that's going to bring you into like, okay, these are my people and this is what I need to move forward, whether it's a career project or love, something, a passion, interest. It's going to give you clear, concise decision-making and leadership skills. And so aligning with and surrounding yourself with the people this week that support that same frame of mind, a beach frame of mind, if you will, it's going to bring you where you need to be. So the Pure Ocean Heart deck is saying, you know, gale force winds. So it's a sustainable, strong wind and high waves. So this is kind of like the Tower card in the tarot, shocking news. So it could be like, hey, you're feeling down and out, not knowing where to find the right people to collaborate with on a project or to just spend time with. You're going to really quickly have some information coming in, or someone's going to give you a message and you're gonna be like, I'm inspired again. Okay, I got this. You got this, Sagittarius. And it's time to go back to the dock. Get some rest. I feel that you've been putting a little bit too much energy into this, so set it, forget it. You put your intentions out by pulling in on the inner strength, giving a passionate message, or getting a passionate message, waiting on it, and knowing it's coming, and that's going to provide clarity. So you don't have to be out here on your own, out here in the storms and the gale force winds, rocking the boat, right? You can take a break. You've done it. All you need to do is align with yourself on what you want, and your tribe and those projects are going to manifest and come to fruition this week. Let's see what your love life has to say, Sagittarius. Okay, let's get sweaty together, and you are my fairy tale. Let's put some spice onto that. All right, afternoon delight. If you know, you know. Comment below. And our hearts beat to a dreamy melody. So it's very romantic, very, you know, a lot of passion coming in. That's what this could be as well, the Knight of Wands. But be careful when someone comes in with the wand, you know what I'm saying? Especially the Knight of Wands, there is no grass underneath his feet, no grass growing. So in and out, quick passion, in and out. So be careful. And be careful you're not putting that energy out, right? Because it's attracting the wrong soul vibe for you, or soul tribe. Interesting. I'm curious to see what that is. Let me know how this resonates below, and I'll catch you on the next reading. Make sure you catch my weeklies, and also the weekend bonuses and the monthly readings. All right, so now we'll move on to Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Be conscious of your communication. So be mindful in what you say this week and what you think, because it will manifest. I do see the Nine of Pentacles. You're sitting, you know, in your power. You know what's going on. You know what needs to be done. I do see a solid opportunity message coming in for you this week that's going to provide another pentacle to come to the Ten of Pentacles, which will be interesting to see what card comes out next. In the Four Wands. So it could be either career or love life. It's interesting. It's going to be something that's going to bring you that passionate, that completion of the yin and the yang within yourself or with somebody else. So be conscious of what you're putting out there. Don't lose hope. You're literally at the 11th hour of manifesting. And I do have, it's time to take the helm. So there might be something you need to make a decision on, which is the Nine of Pentacles. She's right before the Queen, okay? She has her act together, or he or she, whatever. But as the Knight is coming out, delivering one more pentacle, it's going to bring you to the next level. So the next level is coming for you. So it's time for you to take a little bit of control if you need to reach out. you know, step into your leadership skills and let go of control of a situation, but step into your leadership skills and know that you got this. Windward, that's awesome. So windward is bracing yourself, you know, being on the windy side of the island. So there is some other information coming in. So just be conscious on what communication you're letting in your stratosphere, because it could also, there could be confusing messages too. Let's see what your true romance cards are. You're the only one. And then I see a future with you. And then the spice, Capricorns. All right, a secret ingredient is needed. So be original. Use some originality this week. You know, don't be scared to ask for bigger things from the universe. And there are fireworks between us. That's awesome. So there's someone here that is, you know, considering you're the one, or you meet something and you're like, oh, I'm in sync, and seeing a future together with somebody. So whether this is career driven completely, or this whole reading is pretty much a mixture of career and love. So it's also being the power couple of having things manifest where you have the yin and yang together, and you have all of the ingredients to create your own business together or your own endeavors. So let me know how that resonates this week, Capricorn. I'm interested to see how the new moon is treating you. All right, so now we'll move on to Aquarius. What's going on, Aquarius? Sun, moon, rising, or Venus? Woo, a dark. All right, the Pure Ocean card says, you will soon see the hidden gems. So you may be sitting in some energy of, you're like, well, I don't know how things are going to transpire for me this week. What's going on? But I'm here to tell you, you're going to have clarity soon, okay? So I do see that with the Four of Pentacles, you've been standing your ground, holding your cards close to your chest, wondering what the next move is going to be. But I do see, the Six of Wands, victory is coming in. That is awesome. That is awesome. And I do see this is going to bring you some emotional fulfillment, because people are going to be giving back to you. No more breadcrumbing, no more people, not fulfilling your cups. Look at all this beautiful, these flowers in these cups are growing, and you've felt like, why am I fighting this battle and nothing's happening? Literally this week, it's going to break free for you. And if it isn't this week, it's going to be spring proper, because that's when all the astrological favorable transits are happening, which I'll talk about in another video. So I pulled out the Buoyant card. So be chill and make an effort to make less effort, okay? Don't try so hard, because you don't want to block your manifestations from coming in. And the True Romance card popped out. So this could be geared around love, waiting for a partnership to go to the next level, waiting for the open and honest communication that you've been waiting on, and it starts to flow. And let's see with the True Romance cards. It's funny. So these are actually the True Romance cards, but I have a True Romance card in this deck too. Okay, so I'm clear about my feelings. Let's go to our cocoon. Woo! And then some spicy cards on top of that. Do things that will make you feel good and put yourself first. So I think this is saying things are manifesting. Stay chill, keep putting yourself first, and things are just gonna flow and gush out for you. Ooh, and the card that fell on the floor, let me see, is the Take Shelter and Cuddle Together. Okay, so go to our cocoon, take shelter and cuddle together. Sounds good to me, Aquarius. Let me know how that resonates for you, because there's a lot of good messages here for you this week. And check out the beginning of the consciousness reading. I feel like that's gonna have another message for you directly. All right, last but not least, we'll move on to Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. What is going on? The Pure Ocean Heart deck is saying, tune your frequency to a higher vibration, especially since we just had the new moon in Pisces on Sunday, the 10th of March. It's all about tuning in that Piscean frequency, using that Neptune in your antennas to just kind of like tune in and really, really raise your vibration, Pisces. This is a great time for Pisces. So I do see there's been some recent clarity, a brand new endeavor of information and communication coming in. I see that you're on a new journey as of this week, so that is awesome. And interestingly enough, I found that other Two of Cups popped out. So this could be a beneficial mutual relationship, whether this is, you know, romance or it is communication oriented. I don't see much career in this. So you chime in below, let me know what that is. I do see naked sailing, so the bare minimum, pure intentions, no shame, and then I also pulled out live aboard. So it's trusting that wherever you go, you're going to have all the provisions and everything you need as you're living aboard on a boat or wherever it is. Staying strong within yourself and knowing that you can plant roots anywhere. So this new journey maybe feel a little intimidating for you. So keep your vibration high. Don't self-sabotage this week, Pisces, okay? Let's see what the true romance cards say for you. We made it. Awesome. New journey. Coming in quick. And then I dream about you. Oh, Pisces. I'm loving that energy for you. And then we have the hear the lulling of the ocean rhythms together. And so that's all about being in tune and just being chill and really feeling that loving, beautiful energy and just being in sync. So tune the frequency. It's a frequency you have to get into. And you are the sight of my desire. So that's beautiful. This is definitely a really good reading for my Pisces this week. Comment below and let me know, because I'm curious to see what is going on for you, because I'm a Pisces moon and I'm really hoping that this is amplification of my situation too. So love and light. Catch